What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. American Abroad here, bringing you another video. If you are wondering what it looks like to drop a 1250 GSA in the dirt, this video is for you. Stay tuned, we're gonna jump straight into it. All right, so just gonna kind of walk you through this. This is a video that's in one of my other videos, but I didn't really break it down and I cut a lot of the footage. So this is the raw footage. I'm not really cutting anything. So this is just gonna be straight from my GoPro and my buddy's GoPro. So let's have a look here. So this is me and my buddy just kind of going through and deliberating how we're gonna do it. I tell him we're gonna walk the hill and just kind of do a quick dry run, I guess, and kind of walk the hill, see what it looks like, see how deep the sand is. So we're just kind of talking at this point. I told him that, you know, if he goes up one side, it'll be more secure, the other side won't. So he tries to charge it here. I think the main problem is he didn't really, in this lead up, he didn't get enough momentum going up the hill. I don't think the throttle was a problem on the hill. I think the real problem was that he didn't actually give it hard enough throttle before. I actually think he had enough distance there, maybe a little bit more would have been nice, but he just should have gotten on that throttle a lot harder, a lot sooner, and then he would have had plenty of momentum to get up the hill. He just didn't have enough momentum to get up the hill originally. Just to keep in mind as well, he only had this bike for maybe like a couple of weeks or a month or so before we did this trip. So he's still figuring out the bike. He's a great rider, actually. He's a shorter guy. He actually has a channel on YouTube called That Short Guy, and he talks a lot about how he rides this massive bike being a shorter guy, which is super helpful if you guys are looking for that. Check it out. He's got a great channel.
Not bad. So theoretically, if you can walk it, right? Oh, the clutch, that's the clutch.
Don't do that. Probably the best thing to do would be to start it and then let it like.
Okay, why don't you grab the brake?
All right, so I think I am going to cut a little bit of this footage. I know I wanted to give you raw footage, but I just want to cut a little bit of this because some of this you just really don't need to see.
Back then?
It feels like it's going to drop.
No, it's not going to drop. Okay. Here, watch this. I have it.
You got it?
Oh, yeah, here, let me give the brake. Okay.
All right, I'll just hold it. You drive it up. Let it crush you.
Okay, so this part you can see that we actually tried to just put it in gear and kind of drive it up the hill. The problem is the sand was super thick, and so the back wheel was just spinning, so we couldn't get it to go up the hill. It was actually just digging down deeper. So at this point we just decided, hey, it's better off if we just walk it down the hill backwards. So we just kind of hold the clutch in, and I'm working the brakes on one side and he is working the clutch on the other, and we're just kind of walking it backwards down this hill because we really didn't have any other option.
Am I okay?
Move. You might want to move.
Okay, we got it. Not bad.
Yeah, I just can't hold it because the sand is slipping out. He has to pick it up now. Ready? 1, 2.
We basically just had to walk it down, and anytime it was about to fall, we just had to let it drop so that we could get it down the hill because neither of us had really good footing because it was really steep sand. I mean, you know, I was almost up to my ankles in sand at some points because I was just slipping. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let.
I'll straighten the wheel because I'll just pull. 1, 2. Ready?
You want me to pull in the clutch? You have the brake?
I have the brake.
Okay, and let go. So, feather.
Yeah, I'm feathering.
Enjoy the time.
If you haven't dropped a bike while you were on a road trip doing some off-road, I mean, dude, that's what adventure is all about, is having some kind of drama to to actually add into the trip. It just adds the flavor, right?
Is it okay? Yeah, it's kind of lean, but
Yeah, you should be able to ride it just like this. We'll try though.
you might have to push me, or because you're longer legs, you'll be able to push. You want to ride it there for me?
Yeah, I'll just ride it there.
Yeah, because it. Oh.
A little push.
Yeah, this one's might be a little tough. Oh, but at least you can walk it though with your feet.
Yeah. Some first.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Alright, just let go. Go? Yeah.
was pretty hot at this point, and we were just trying to get this bike up so that we could get going. And yeah, it was pretty exhausting getting this. I don't know how he would have done it by himself. Like, it was a lot of work getting that thing down. Yeah, so that's the end of the video. Like, super awesome. I think, look, if you're gonna ride one of these big ADV bikes off-road, make sure you got somebody with you, because otherwise this can be really difficult to do by yourself. If I was out there by myself, or he was out there by himself, I don't know, you know, maybe don't do hill climbs like this. It was kind of a chance anyways. We just wanted to try it. It was a new bike for him, and he wanted to, you know, give it a go. So yeah, but if you're gonna do it, make sure you have a buddy with you that can actually help you out of this situation, because otherwise you really get in a tough situation by yourself, and then you're tired and you start doing things that you're not comfortable with to try and get the bike back up, and it could just put you in an even trickier situation. So just be careful. Always ride with a buddy. That's my thing. This one tip over is the only tip over we had the entire trip. This one we knew, like, we were anticipating it, but with these big ADV bikes, you really have to make sure you've got those crash guards. I actually love the solid panniers, because if they do fall, like his pannier bent a little bit, but you could bang that out with a hammer or something, and rather a pannier bend or dent than my frame of my bike, or the subframe in this case. So, and maybe it wouldn't have dented at all, but I'd much rather have that buffer in there, you know, to take the load. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in again, and really hope you found some value in this video. If you have any questions or comments, throw them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. I actually love that you guys are so involved and you do comment on things. It's really, really nice to be able to talk to you guys. I love the community on here. And actually, you know, some of you guys are even commenting to me on the Instagram page saying that you're coming to visit Lisbon. And so really excited. Hopefully I get to ride with some of you guys. I always love to meet subscribers when I can. So if you ever do make your way over here, make sure and shoot me a private message on Instagram, American Abroad Official, show you some cool roads. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.